Welcome everyone, Marcelo is my name. I am the niche fragrance collector.
And I'm Josh, the Aromatic Kid, and I'm back.
He's back. Now both of us are huge Creed fans. Now most people when they come into niche for the first time, normally they come into Creed, have such a great library of fragrances, they're very appealing, but they seem to sort of stop at Aventus or Green Irish Tweed.
It's usually between the Green Irish Tweed and Aventus. That's the main battle everyone cares about.
So if you're an Aventus fan, then I'm going to put forward some fragrances that are equally as awesome as Aventus.
And if you're like me and you're really into Green Irish Tweed, Silver Mountain Water is a perfect fit.
What you want, what you need, gotta take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't come for free. Hey, yeah, gotta get what you want, gotta get what you need, gotta take all you get, my love, cause you know it don't.
With Green Irish Tweed, it's a very fresh smell, and for me, it really leans towards that evergreen kind of forest smell.
Right.
Silver Mountain Water is very similar with being fresh, but it leans towards more the frosty, chill smell. The smell is very great for summertime. It brings a lot of that coolness and that almost confidence almost, which I really like about this one. It probably doesn't have the greatest silage compared to Green Irish Tweed, but it still has very great longevity. You will get compliments from this, and I know I have.
Can I smell it on you?
Yeah, sure.
Now, I have to confess, I like Silver Mountain Water. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, but it's not in my collection. So it's not one that I've actually crossed over. I know this is your one. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why do you love it so much? What's it? Let me smell it.
For me, I really like making statements. But you can't always just go with the one statement every time. Because then after a while, you get used to it yourself, and others get used to it.
I like also that you mentioned earlier that a Green Irish leans more to that forest fresh, where this one does have a crispness to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's to do with the name almost. Silver Mountain Water, it gives you that
Cool air.
Yeah, glaciers, it's Himalayan mountains.
In the top note, you've got bergamot and orange. In the heart is blackcurrant and a tea. And then in the base, you're getting galbanum, sandalwood, and musks. I find that the blackcurrant does something weird in my nose.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot, so I love the opening of it. So the orange and the bergamot that's in there. But then that black currant, or maybe it's the tea or something.
Yeah, it does have a unique smell, but if you're really into Green Irish Tweed, I really think this can be a hit for you too.
It definitely has a presence.
It does have a presence.
So I know when I've worn it, the sillage on it is pretty good. The longevity for me on that one there is probably about 5 hours.
Yeah.
Are you getting the same?
It's about half a day, to be honest. And you probably go with 2 sprays rather than the 1.
Right. You do 2 sprays?
Yeah, I'd go with 2 sprays.
I do 3.
Well, maybe not, you do 1 and then 1 later on in the day.
Yeah.
Only because, this is just for, I think, events rather than whole days. It's not a whole day fragrance. Right. It's rather for, going out and doing things.
So no, you don't see it as an office fragrance?
Probably not. I wouldn't see it as an office fragrance, but I see it as a only because, the smell is pretty strong.
Right.
But I think that because of that...
Commands too much attention.
Yeah, it commands too much attention.
All the girls will be going
Exactly.
crazy.
If you try and make a statement, and I don't think you try and make a statement in the office, but you can
sometimes.
You can if you want. I'm not telling you not to.
Yeah, sometimes.
But it doesn't have the longevity, but it has good sillage.
Right. Well, look, for me, as I said, I like it. It's a nice fragrance. It's not one in my collection. That blackcurrant note there's something in there, and I don't know, it throws me off a little bit. I know that it took me a while to fall in love with Viking, so maybe this is a Viking-esque kind of fragrance. I know a lot of people love it. It is a very fresh fragrance.
Yeah,
it does hold on very well. Like Josh mentioned, it does have that wonderful more mountain, more, what did you call it?
Like a frosty type of fresh we're talking about here.
Right. So I'm going to put forward this one here, which is Virgin Island Water. I am a big fan of this one. Now, the reason why I love this guy, actually, I'm going to 2 sprays. See, already that opening, see, smell that, that's just divine.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
It gives you that tropical kind of smell.
Absolutely, instantly. This one here, I mean, the story goes that Olivia Creed, who was 6th generation perfumer for the house, he created it to remind himself of sailing through the Caribbean.
Well, it does give that vibe.
Yeah. You can smell that coconut.
It's a very beautiful smell.
It's a gorgeous smell. Now, this for me, this is the ultimate summertime beach. Just linen shirt. It's a wonderful going out fragrance. I wear this at the office. I haven't worn this over winter. I find that for me, it's more of a summer sort of, happy
Yeah,
sort
increases the happiness of the moment, increases the vibe of the moment.
Absolutely. In the top note, you're looking at lime, bergamot, and tropical fruits. Then in the heart is coconut milk, coconut water, jasmine, and white flowers. And then in the base, you're looking at tonka beans and white musk. Those are actually the official notes. There are other comments that there's rum in it. I've never picked up the rum, so.
But there is a sweetness to it. I can
Yeah.
understand where people are coming from. The coconut though is very strong. That's the main note I can smell from this.
But okay, but do you think it's, because the moment you think coconut in a fragrance, you think sunscreen oil. Do you think that it has a, please say no.
It doesn't, because it's got more of an
Sorry,
organic.
say whatever you want. Tell me, if it does,
Well,
like a suntan oil.
Well, for me, it's got like an organic kind of smell rather than the synthetic smell of a coconut.
I agree. So it actually has coconut milk, and it actually smells like that coconut milk, but and also the coconut water.
Yeah.
It's a very realistic, genuine coconut scent that this has. The thing is too, it's the lime and the bergamot that stay in there.
Yeah,
They keep playing in there.
To be honest, after it settles in, you kind of smell that even more than the coconut
Yeah,
sometimes.
right. It's beautiful. As a fragrance to go out with, as a fragrance to spend the day in, it's phenomenal. If you were going out to a special event, this would be amazing. If you're going to a tropical island, this would be your vibe. This would be just awesome to go on, like if you're going to Fiji or anything of that nature. I mean, this would be just awesome to be able to wear there. So if you like the more subtle fragrances, I mean, Aventus tends to be more, it's not in your face. This one here is awesome in that similar vein. So it's not too strong in your face. There is a subtlety to it. It does have good sillage, or for me it does. And also the longevity on it, as I said, between 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah, and if you're into Green Irish Tweed and you still want to make a statement, but you stick with that Green Irish Tweed smell, Silver Mountain Water is a great option for you. It's got great sillage. It's got all right longevity. It's not bad or anything, but this is a great option if you're trying to make a statement.
He just said that if you're sick of Green Irish Tweed, who is sick of Green Irish Tweed?
Not me yet, but maybe one day.
If you are interested in these or any of the Creed lineup, you can go to the Libertine Parfumerie website. They are supporting my channel with a special offer for my subscribers. NFC is the code, and they'll throw in samples to the value of $120 on top of the normal samples that they give out. So it's a pretty good offer. Thanks everyone, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you on the next episode.